Hi, Lorena. Before I forget, so today is actually going to be like a very kind of, I don't want to say boring class, but today we're going to be talking about grammar, especially adverbs. So as in Spanish and other languages, we have adverbs in English. And the way that we use them, it's pretty interesting. So I want you to pay attention because you may get confused, and I want you to keep in mind or actually remember and know by heart what adjectives are. Okay, because we're going to be talking about adjectives and adverbs. So just don't forget that adjectives describe or give information about the subject or the noun. It can be placed before or after the noun. And we can use the verb to be and some linking verbs. However, when we use adverbs, that changes. So let's pay attention. Let me share my screen with you right now. But give me one sec. Okay. So wait. Where's your class? Ah, this. Okay. So first, we're going to start with an activity. Very interesting activity. So I'm gonna show you some acronyms. So it says practice English with this fun game of reading and understanding the language of texting. Text message, abbreviation, and expressions are common and challenging, so have fun. So I'm gonna show you some things like some letters, and you are gonna try to guess the meaning of those letters. For example, we have this one. Do you know the meaning of this? What is BTW?
No,
Ah,
no, what the fuck, ¿qué es eso?
what is what is the meaning of
No hay
this?
what the fuck, no, ¿verdad?
No.
But the work,
Ah,
Hello, teacher, hoy no me funciona la copa, así que estoy desde mi cel y lo funciona el audio al parecer, así que solo. That's okay, Carla, don't worry. So guys, as I mentioned, I'm going to be with my camera off right now, because I don't feel well. Okay, and I'm very demacrado, so I'm going to be with my camera off, but I'm going
Oh,
to be here. Okay, so don't take advantage of that. No se aprovechen de eso because I'm still here. So guys, do you happen to have an idea what is the meaning of this VTW?
but the work, I don't remember.
uh, uh, but by the way,
Yes, this is actually by the
oh,
way.
okay.
Excellent. So the abbreviation of by the way is BTW, by the way. So teacher, what is the meaning of by the way? It means a propósito. Hey, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, by the way. Hey, a propósito. Don't forget to do your homework, for example. So that's the meaning of by the way. Diego, ya lo googleo. What about this one? This is very
Uh,
I don't
common.
know, teacher.
Excellent. This is I don't know. I
No, yo
don't
decía que no
know.
sabía.
Ah. Okay. Okay. So this is I don't know. And you may be wondering, hey teacher, so why is this important? When do we use this one? Believe me, in text and in chat, this is very useful. Trust me. So for example, you want to apply to a call center in English, but you want to be in a chat position. So they're going to evaluate your typing test, your understanding in texts. And there are going to be some customers that are going to send you things like this. Okay. So yes, remember, IDK means I don't know. Number 3. This is very easy.
Oh, thank you.
Very good. So actually, this is not
Thanks.
thank you. This one is thanks.
Thanks. Okay.
THX. It means thanks. Oh, what about this one?
No,
Color.
teacher, de sus palabras.
Es color. Digo. Color.
Culear.
So the meaning of this one is see you later.
Sí, muy intuitivo.
See you later.
you
Okay.
Later. Culiar. Very good. Then we have number 5. This one is very useful. Trust me. Many people say this one, but actually they don't say it. They write it.
RBD dice Laura que rebelde. Digo.
Be right back.
Excellent. This one is be right back. So
Be
for
right
example, hey
back.
teacher, I want to go to the bathroom. So you say, or you only type BRB, which means be right back. It is like ya vengo, ya
Be
regreso.
right back. Be right back.
Ah,
Be
Okay.
right
eso
back.
significa.
Yes.
Pensé que significaba ahora voy atrás.
No.
Be
Uy.
right back.
Cosa.
Golosa.
Soy la de atrás o ahora voy atrás, ¿no?
Ok, Lorena.
No sé en qué están pensando ustedes. Yo estoy pensando en una fila y que ahora yo voy atrás en la fila.
Okay.
De dos.
But no, actually, this one means like ya vengo, ya regreso, be right back. This one is very common. This one is
Oh
very
my
easy.
gosh.
Oh
Eso,
my god. So you can say oh my god, or you can say oh my gosh.
Yo mi cabra o mi got.
Oh my god.
Sí. Please.
Yes, easy, please.
Easy peasy.
TXT es un grupo de
No.
idols coreanos. Son los
Es una
hermanitos
extensión de un
menores de
archivo.
BTS.
¿No es
TXT.
mensaje, message o algo así? No, ¿verdad?
Es
Yes, this is
Tomorrow
what-
Together.
No,
no.
it is
Sorry.
text.
Pero es que sí se llaman, en serio, teacher.
Tomorrow together.
TXT. Son los hermanitos menores de BTS.
Sorry.
Soso.
So.
Aburrido.
Besos y
Oh,
abrazos.
Ah,
This is hugs
es como
and kisses.
aquí sí, besos, sí, sí.
Eso era tan popular en aquellos por el 2010.
Yes.
En los muñequitos. Ni sé qué sería. Muñecos, caricaturas, series. Lo que sea.
Hot. No
Esa
sé.
es.
JK.
Jungkook.
No, it is not Jungkook.
John
I
Kennedy.
knew it.
Just kidding.
Ah,
Just kidding. No.
very good. Just kidding.
Just
Just
kidding.
kidding. Yeah, it is actually like joking or just kidding.
No, teacher, póngalo en internet y le salen fotos de Jungkook. Después de la apertura del mundial, solo de él salen.
Okay. Let's see number 2. This one is very common. If you study programming or anything, this one it's
As soon as
common.
possible.
Excellent. Very good. This one is as soon as possible or ASAP or ASAP.
As soon as possible.
So memorize this one because you're gonna see it everywhere, especially if you are using computers, when you talk to your boss, when you receive a message, an email, an inbox, whatever, and the person tells you, I want this to be done ASAP, is as soon as possible, tan pronto como sea posible.
Okay.
Number 2, BC. I use this one a lot. Yo ocupo esta bastante.
Barcelona.
No,
Después de Cristo.
Before.
Before Chris.
no, it is not before Christ. It is because.
Ah,
Because.
sorry.
Okay.
Because, yes, I use
Jamás se
this
me
one.
hubiera ocurrido.
Yeah, but actually it also means before Christ or something like that. Number 3, TBH. I use this one a lot as well.
Happy birthday.
No,
Ah, no, teacher, no sé, yo me doy un tiro en esta clase.
no. I mean, por
Uh,
dos, pero no.
Okay, TBH.
This one is to be honest. To be
To be
honest.
honest. Oh.
To be honest. Para ser honesto. Hey, to be honest, I don't like you. Para ser honesto, no me cae bien. That's just an example. Don't take it personal. LOL.
LOL.
It is in League of Legends.
Ah, sí, eso le iba a decir yo. League of
Ja, ja,
Legends.
ja, ja, ja. La risa.
Yeah, actually, it means laugh out loud.
Reír sin
Laugh
parar.
out loud. It's like carcajar, como carcajada.
Sí.
Pero
Laugh
también
out
es League of
loud.
Legends.
Yes. I have League of Legends here.
Sí.
This one is very easy.
Yo.
Wow.
No. How do you pronounce
Yeah.
this one?
J.
No, this is
No,
not
why?
J.
So or and, no sé.
No, this one means why.
Why? Okay.
Yes, just pay attention to the pronunciation. Why? It's the same one. Why?
Why?
¿Por qué? Why? Number 6. I don't know
Ay,
this
no.
one. I don't know this one.
Ah, eso es eso se ve
Este,
mucho en los vídeos, ¿cómo se llama? Do it yourself, algo así, como algo así.
Do it yourself. Perfect.
Ajá.
Excellent. Do yourself.
Eso,
Hazlo tú
Diego.
mismo.
Vamos.
No te-
Number 7.
Imo.
Uy. Emo.
No. This one is, in my opinion,
Ay, por favor, ¿cómo va a significar eso?
yes, in my opinion.
Ay, uy.
Ay, qué cólera. Va a explotar el
Uy,
páncreas.
Weekend.
Ay,
Weekend, perfect.
Easy.
Weekend, easy. Number 9.
DM.
DM.
Message. Direct message, algo así.
Direct message or
Ah,
direct
okay.
message.
Direct
Perfect.
message.
ay,
Perfect.
la
The last
babosada
one.
esa de Instagram, bro.
I love you.
Para la gente que tiene Instagram.
I owe you.
Oh, okay.
I don't say
Oh
I don't
my
say
God.
this one. I owe you. I don't use this one. I don't like it. I
Yo
don't
no sé.
believe in love. Okay. So, okay, guys, welcome to another class. I'm so sorry with my camera off, but trust me, this is Coach Kevin. I'm not another person. I'm not pretending to be another person. So I'm just sick right now and I don't feel well. So as I was saying at the beginning of the class, today we're going to be talking about adverbs. And I want you to pay attention to adverbs because of the usage, because of the position, because you may get confused, and because you may hate them. But after this class, you are not going to hate adverbs, you will love them. No van a odiar los adverbios, los van a amar. You will see why. But first, let's watch this video. ESL library. Wait.
Of manner.
Uh,
What are adverbs? Adverbs can do many things in a sentence. They can describe verbs, adjectives, other adverbs, or entire sentences.
All right, pay attention because we are talking about adverbs. We are not talking about adjectives. Okay, adverbs. Adverbs describe verbs, adjectives, another adverb, and sentences. Okay, they don't describe noun. They don't describe subjects. They never do it. That is only for adjectives. That is adjectives' job. When we use adverbs, it's because we want to give more sazón to the sentence, to the verb, to the action, to the adjective. We want to intensify something. We want to exaggerate something. Okay? Can adjectives do that? No, they can't. So that is only for adverbs. That's why I'm telling you to pay attention to this.
Adverbs of manner tell us how someone or something performs an action. For example,
Yes.
I walk quickly. He speaks intelligently. My dog barks loudly. How are adverbs of manner formed in English? Most adverbs of manner are formed by adding ly to the adjective. For example, the adjective soft becomes the adverb softly. The adjective careful becomes the adverb carefully. The adjective noisy becomes the adverb noisily. When we add ly to an adjective that ends in y, the y changes to I. There are a few exceptions to the ly adverb rule. Some adverbs of manner don't end in ly. For example, the adjective good.
All right. Let's pay attention because most of the times when we want to formulate adverbs, some of them are going to be taken from adjectives. Actually, all of them are taken from adjectives by just adding ly. So now we have an adverb. So for example, he said soft. Soft is an adjective, but I want to turn that adjective into an adverb. So in that case, I will add ly. So it is not going to be soft anymore. It's going to be softly. Beautiful. Beautifully. Calm. Calmly. Careful. Carefully. So I'm changing or I'm turning adjectives into adverbs by using ly. But because life hates us, porque la vida nos odia, there is always an exception. In English, there is always an exception. So, in this case, this person is going to show you what the exception is. So let's pay attention.
becomes the adverb well. A few adjectives and adverbs even have the same form, including fast, hard, and late.
Let's pay attention to this one, because if I ask you, hey guys, what is the what happens if I want to turn the adjective good into an adverb? Will you say goodly? No, it is well. Will you say fastly? No, fast. It is the same. Hard? Hardly? No, actually,
Harley Quinn.
barely. Actually, hardly exists in English, but the meaning is different. And this one, hard, means like fuerte, duro, something like that. But if I say hardly, it means apenas. Okay? Apenas. So do you remember hardly ever? I hardly ever visit my mom. Yo apenas visito a mi mamá. So in this case, we have hard as adjective and hard as adverb. It doesn't change. Then we have late, and then we have late. Because if I say lately, it's the same. There is another word in English that is lately, and the meaning is different. What's the meaning of lately? Últimamente. Okay, so don't get confused. So let's pay attention to these exceptions. So the adjective good is the adverb well. Fast, fast. Hard, hard. Late, late. But teacher, what's the difference between good and well? What's the difference between good and well? For example, let's suppose, let me turn my camera on because I'm moving my hands. Where am I? Here. So for example, oops. For example, I want to use good. My mom is a good chef. For example, my mom is a good chef. What I'm saying is that my mom cooks well. Let's pay attention. I will try to explain it in Spanish. So just keep in mind that good means bueno and well means bien. Pongan atención a esto. My mom cooks good. Mi mamá cocina bueno. ¿Verdad que no da? But what
No.
happens? Pero si well significa bien, can I say my mom cooks well? Can I say that?
Sí.
Yes. So in this case, the adverb will be the best option because the adverb will be modifying what? My verb. Teacher, but how do I know if the adverb is describing the verb? Haciendo la pregunta how. ¿Cómo? Hey, how does your mom cook? ¿Cómo cocina tu mamá? Hey, fíjate que mi mamá cocina bien. How? My mom cooks well. How does your mom cook? ¿De qué forma tu mamá cocina? ¿Cómo cocina? Mi mamá cocina deliciosamente. My mom cooks deliciously, for example. Entonces, ahí usamos los adverbios. Hey, ¿y vos cómo enseña el teacher? ¿Y vos cómo haces esto? ¿Y cómo maneja? ¿Y cómo hace esto? Entonces, cómo algo es hecho. How something is done. Los adjetivos no van a describir la acción. La acción la van a describir los adverbs. ¿Ok?
Okay.
All the time. Let's continue.
There are 4 common sentence patterns for adverbs of manner in English. The first pattern is verb plus adverb. For example, in the sentence, the ballerina dances beautifully, The adverb beautifully follows the verb dances.
The same question. Hey, how does the ballerina dance? Ah, she dances beautifully. So just remember, most of the times, or I may say like 90% of the times, this question, these adverbs answer the question how something is done. Please, guys, keep that in mind. How something is done. Adverbs, adverbs, adverbs.
Beautifully describes how the ballerina dances. The second pattern is subject, verb, object plus adverb. For example, in the sentence, the children finished their homework quietly. The adverb quietly comes after the object, homework. Quietly describes how the children finished their homework. The third pattern is adverb plus verb. For example, in the sentence, he gently pets the kitten, the adverb gently comes before the verb pets. Gently describes how he pets the kitten. The fourth pattern is verb plus adverb plus verb. When a verb has two or more parts, the adverb often follows the first part of the verb. For example, in the sentence, they are patiently waiting for the bus. The adverb patiently comes between are and waiting.
Okay, so what I say to all my class, I mean what I tell to my students is the following. I don't know if I told you, but whenever we are using the verb to be, it is most of the times attached to the subject. It cannot be separated. Remember that el sujeto no se puede despegar del verbo to be, okay? Never. But actually, I wouldn't say never, but like 90% of the times, it is attached to the subject. So we have, they are patiently waiting for the bus. So we have the verb to be, and then we have the ing verb, which is waiting. And as you can see, I'm placing the adverb between the first verb, which is the verb to be, and the second one, which is waiting. So they are patiently waiting for the bus, because I cannot say they patiently are waiting for the bus. It sounds weird. But teacher, can I say they are waiting for the bus patiently? Yes, because we can move adverbs.
Patiently describes how they are waiting for the bus. Let's look at some more examples of adverbs of manner in a sentence. They studied hard for the test. He didn't sing the song well. The teacher calmly spoke to the students. The girl is noisily chewing her food. My friend plays the piano badly.
So I also want you to keep in mind that we can use adverbs in all the tenses. It doesn't matter if we are using simple present, simple future, simple past, progressive, perfect tenses. We use adverbs in all the tenses.
Look at the adjective. Say or write the adverb. For example, dangerous,
Let's see. I know this is example.
dangerously. Now you try.
Diego,
Carefully. Así.
perfect.
Perfect.
Carefully, yes. Lorena,
Well.
Excellent.
Exa.
Hector.
Claro. No, no sé.
Really?
Ah, mm,
Try. Intente. Try.
ah, no, no.
Try, Hector.
Ah, lo que puso Lorena, noisily.
Very good. Yes.
Ok,
Just
pero es que,
Ajá.
a ver, no sé si fui yo el que no presté atención por ir a traer agua, pero no sé si puso esta regla antes. O sea, porque, o sea, así como en los que se terminaban en tanto, cambiaban tanto, lo que sea. Presté atención en los de well, fast, hard y el otro que no me acuerdo,
Ajá.
en late. Pero no sé si dijo algo de esto o simplemente solo se le agrega, independientemente en cómo termine, y la única excepción es en las que lo mencioné.
That's actually a very good question. Esa es una pregunta bastante buena. We have exceptions where the spelling changes. Tenemos excepciones donde cómo se escribe la palabra cambia completamente. En esto hay una excepción. Because this one is ending in Y, porque este está terminando en Y. Lo que vamos a hacer es simplemente agregar la I latina y le vamos a agregar el Y, L y la Y. Like this, you will see. Mire, ahí está, ¿eh? Noisy,
Okay.
noisily. But if we pay attention to the first one, which was careful, this one, careful. Acuérdese que para hacer el add, para hacer un add, para convertir un adjetivo en un adverbio, la mayoría de veces vamos a poner el Y. Le vamos a agregar la L y la Y. La mayoría de veces, no siempre, la mayoría de veces vamos a ponerle una L y una Y al final para convertirlo para convertir el adjetivo en un adverbio. En este caso, el adjetivo es careful, que significa cuidadoso. Pero ¿qué pasa si yo lo pongo en adverbio? Significa cuidadosamente. ¿Ok? Hey, bring me those books, but do it carefully. Hey, tráeme esos libros, pero hacerlo cuidadosamente. Actually, it sounds weird. It sounds weird in Spanish, porque hacerlo con cuidado. But in English, we say, hey, do it carefully. Carefully. Okay, cuidadosamente. So, very good observation. This one we have well, noisily. De León.
Eso es difícil, teacher. Inteligente.
Let's see. Very good. Intelligently. What about this one? Let's see, Gita.
Badly.
Excellent. Badly.
Thanks.
Perfect. So now that we have like a little knowledge about adverbs, we are going to learn something else still related to adverbs. So we have these ones. So we have two extremely, very, nearly, pretty, and fairly. The one that I want you to focus on is on two, very, and pretty because we will use them a lot. You will listen to people use them a lot, especially this one. But teacher, pretty que no significa bonito. Yes, but as adverb, it means something different. So let's first cover to versus very. So help me with Carla Guerra.
Okay, to versus very. Students often confuse these two adverbs, but can be for adjective or adverbs, but make those words stronger. However, very does not have a negative meaning, while to does.
Excellent, Carla. You have improved your pronunciation. Very good. I like it. Very good. Okay,
Thank you.
yes, you're welcome. So we have students often confuse these two adverbs. Pay attention. Both come before adjectives or adverbs. Both make those words stronger. However, very doesn't have a negative meaning, while to does. In this case, very no tiene un significado negativo. Por otra parte, to sí lo tiene. So we have some examples. Help me, please, Madai Iraeta. Madai?
¿Se oye?
Yes.
Okay.
Ahora ya no la escucho.
Is very bright or too bright? If it is too bright, it might hurt your eyes to look at it.
Excellent. So I want you to pay attention how the sentence changes or actually the meaning of the sentence changes depending on the adverb that we use. So for example, is this building very bright or too bright? If it is too bright, it might hurt your eyes to look at it. Está como que muy brillante o demasiado brillante. So in this case, very is something very soft. Okay, it's very bright. It's not something negative. I may say something neutral or positive. But in this sentence, it's like neutral, neutral. Neither positive nor negative. However, if I'm using the adverb too bright, it implies something negative. So that's not good because it is too bright, demasiado brillante. Now let's pay attention to this other one. Help me, please, De Leon.
Okay, teacher. Is the chair very wet or too wet? Would you sit in it like this?
Very good. Is the chair very wet or too wet? We'll just sit in it like this. So in this case, is the chair very wet for you or is it too wet? So for example, I feel very tired. There is a chair there or there is a seat there. Oh no, it is too wet. It is very wet, but I don't care. I will sit anyway. ¿Ya ven la diferencia? Like, no, I'm not gonna sit there. It is too wet. It's very wet, but I don't care. I will sit anyway. So that's the difference. Now let's see. Help me please, Diego.
Oh, is this restaurant very dark or too dark? It seems too dark to be open. Perhaps it's closed for the day.
Excellent. Is this restaurant very dark or too dark? It seems too dark to be open. Perhaps it is closed for the day. Very good.
Okay.
Extremely. Help me please. Lorena.
A ver. Extremely. Joy, no.
Uh-huh.
You use extremely in front of adjectives and adverbs to emphasize that the specific quality is present to a very great degree.
Very good. Excellent. You use extremely in front of adjectives and adverbs to emphasize that the specified quality is present to a very great degree. How come, teacher? Actually, I think this is very self-explanatory, extremely. So let's pay attention to some examples.
Extremely.
So we have the first one. Help me, please. Hector, read this one.
She was extremely confused by his actions.
Very good. So I want you to pay attention to how it changes, because if I remove extremely, the sentence will be very bland. So for example, I can say, she was confused by his actions. That's a normal sentence. But what happens if I say, she was extremely confused by his actions? So I'm exaggerating something. In this case, as it says here, wait, we are emphasizing something. So teacher, what are we emphasizing? That she was extremely confused. Now let's pay attention to the second one. Help me please, Diego.
He found the students behave extremely bad.
Behavior.
Okay. Me cuesta esta. Extremely bad.
Very good. He found the students' behavior extremely bad. And we have bad, inappropriate, immature, irresponsible, and rude. So we are emphasizing what? Bad. Help me, please. Carla Guerra.
They thought the movie was extremely boring.
Excellent. They thought the movie was extremely boring. Extremadamente aburrida. Okay. And then we have more examples here, but we are not going to go over all of them because of the time. So let's continue. By the way, do you have any questions? Any questions right now?
No.
All right. And then we have intensifiers. Help me read, please, Gita.
Fairly and pretty are used to vary the intensity of the adjective, adverb, noun, or verb they accompany.
Very good. Fairly and pretty are used to vary the intensity of the adjective, adverb, noun, or verb they accompany. So we have pretty. So whenever we are using pretty as an adjective, it means more than a little. It is used in informal contexts. It is not used in negative sentences. I'm pretty tired. I'm doing things. I'm going out tonight. I don't think I'm going out tonight. So I think that I have used this many times with you. Hey teacher, how do you feel today? Pretty good. Bastante. So the meaning of this one is bastante. For example, if I want to say, I'm too tired, estoy demasiado cansado, that's fine, but I don't want to say something negative because as it says, it is not used in negative sentences. So I can say, I'm pretty tired. Me siento bastante cansado. No creo salir esta noche. I'm pretty tired. So pretty means bastante. Okay. Then we have when it modifies a noun preceded by an adjective, the article is placed before pretty. It's been a pretty hectic week. It's been a pretty hectic week. What is the meaning of hectic in this case? Como, ajá,
Hectic, dijo. Hectic.
hectic.
Ah, como movido, como agitado, algo así.
Exactly. Como
Okay.
ajetreado, movido, very good. So we can say ha sido una semana bastante ajetreada. Okay?
Okay.
So in this case, pretty is describing my adjective hectic. ¿Bastante qué? Bastante movida.
Movida.
Because if I say, it's been a hectic week, ha sido una semana movida, that's fine. But what happens if I want to exaggerate this? I want to emphasize hectic. I can say pretty. It's been a pretty hectic week. Then we have fairly, more than a little, but much less than very. So it expresses less intensity than rather quiet and pretty. He plays golf fairly well. Fairly well? Like, como que dos, que tres, que bien. Como dos, que tres. Como algo bien. So more than a little, but much less than very. So pay attention because fairly is an adverb. And I also have well here. So this adverb is describing this adverb. But this adverb is describing place. Okay, so we can play with adverbs. Este adverbio está describiendo este otro adverbio, pero este último adverbio está describiendo plays. He plays golf fairly well. When it modifies a noun preceded by an adjective, the article is placed before fairly. It's a fairly common mistake. Es un error o un error bastante común. Un poco común. Un error. So let's pay attention to the position of fairly here because it is before the article. But in this case, pretty, the article, no, actually it's the same. Sorry. No, let's forget it. Got confused. Yes, tell me.
Y en Spanish en sí, ¿qué sería fairly?
Fairly también significa bastante, pero la intensidad no es tanto como la de pretty.
Okay,
o la de quiet. Significa bastante, pero no es tan intenso. Es como cuando nosotros hacemos when we say in Spanish, sí juega bien. Es como hacer ese, No le estamos dando una intensidad, como, no es como que, puchica, ese dicho sí, juega bien. Decimos como que, juega bien.
Fairly es como más o menos.
Ajá, exactly, como que más o menos.
Más o menos por ahí vamos. Ok,
Ajá, más o menos, pero es
Okay.
más que menos.
ok, sí entendí.
Okay. Now we're not gonna do this one. We're going to this one. And actually, we have no time, so we are going to leave this for homework. So I'll send you the link of this through WhatsApp. But before you go, just let me check the attendance. Just give me 1 second.